Hey, I usually don't do these type of videos. If anything, I almost never do these type of videos because I don't like being too personal with myself against an audience of people who only know me from how much I appear within these videos and who don't actually know me in my real life. And I don't even know who exactly cares what I have to say. It's kind of been clear to me, especially with other people who still adore this franchise that we've been confronting for the past few episodes now. Of course, I don't like to put all the blame on it. I'm not going to shift it all on them. It's just from everything we know. I don't. I don't. Okay. I like to keep these things professional, formal. I like to keep myself organized, timely, all the other adjectives, but uh, I don't know where to go from here. If I'm being entirely honest, the scope of this channel has gone beyond what we could ever handle, of what we're equipped to handle. Um, I don't, I don't. It's sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just when we started this channel, we mostly did it to express something we were interested in, just investigating these little anomalies that would come out every now and then, do whatever they needed to do, and we would find them. We would be able to inspect what was happening and take them down whenever we could. Just an average little cheesy channel that people would probably just find fake or inauthentic or just whatever they thought it as, just not real. And a part of that was true in the beginning. We didn't really expect to find anything. I mean, in the first episode, Harold, he, faked the whole thing and he brought us in for nothing. And it was a bomb. And we couldn't do anything to stop it. And that's kind of how it's been with every other episode. We can't do anything to fend off against these things. We can't do anything to get them away from us, to find a sense of normal again. Because I think we all know there's never going to be another normal again like it was before. And I don't like lying to my audience. I like keeping things as contained and just as best I can make, best I can describe. But, I can't really build these things on a lie. Despite how much someone like Spoopy 2 or anyone else might like to keep it to a minimum, I like to keep things as open as possible when I can do them, because obviously I don't like doing these things. I wouldn't prefer to do this, but it's just gotten to a point where I can't really just keep it in anymore. I have to let it out somewhere. If it's going to be anywhere, it has to be to the people that are still watching, people that still know what happened all those years ago. And with it, I don't know why it's here still. We haven't been given any answers. Nothing that's gonna help us figure out what's going on. These events that this yellow parasite has been building for the past sort of better half of a year. Better half of a year this has been happening. Almost at the end point. I mean, it happened since 7 months ago. And he's been here since the very beginning for a reason that we don't know. And it seems that he's not going to be letting go. He isn't going to be letting me or any of my friends or any of my family go. If no one's caught up with the recent events, Harold was abducted. He was taken by that entity that's been there for whoever knows how long. He was taken, And, obviously it's hard to take these things seriously. It's hard to know what exactly is real or what's a lie or what's truth. And we haven't seen him ever since he was taken. The people have been calling, people have been sending up posters, people have been making stories about what could have happened. We've been questioning the past before, and we have no answers. We don't know what's happening as much as anyone else. And I hate keeping this channel hidden. I hate that I have to bury this deep down to where no one can find it. But eventually someone's going to stumble upon it. That's just how fate goes, and I don't know what will happen next after that, because obviously if that's the last remainder of what is left of Harold, if we never see him again, if we can't find him, if we don't know where he is, it's going to be all pinned on us, or for everyone that was involved, when in truth no one was involved. No one could have known what would happen with Harold. But I think that's also a lie, at least on my end. And to be honest, I feel responsible. I've always believed that I should be honest with myself, that I should, be critical of whatever may come of my actions and what I do, because these things are the most important thing that you can be honest with yourself of. And I need to be that to you, all of you. I feel guilt. I feel regret over everything that happened these past few months. I feel like I've just completely disregarded what this channel is about. I feel like I've just completely lost touch with the only friends I have left. I feel like I can't be the same level with them. They're trying to cling on. They're trying to hang on to the pieces that are still there, but I can't do that anymore. I've never been that way. I've always tried to see things as they are, and I've always tried to stay committed to that, but I can't pretend that this isn't hurting me. I can't pretend that any of this makes any sense. I can't pretend that any of this is okay. That we can just move on to the next thing, like people aren't dying behind us, like people aren't being taken. And this entire thing has just been spent all on us for no reason. They don't want an audience. They don't want anyone else. They just want us in specific for a reason I can never know, that I can never understand, no matter how hard I try to search for it. I've always tried to find answers, to try to find logic, reason with whatever happens, especially without any sense of rhyme behind it, but that's just how it's been, and it hasn't gotten any better. In terms of my family, my brother has been saying things that I hate hearing from him. He's been involved with the creation of this channel as much as me and Spoopy too, as much as anyone can say. And despite how much he's been in the background, he's always supported what we do. He's always been a part of whatever we try to make, no matter what happens to it. He's been a part of everything we do for as long as I've known. When I had nothing, I had my brother. When I had everything, my brother was still there as well. When I was happy, he'd be there to help me stay in that position. And when I was sad, he'd be there to comfort me, to be there for me. But now, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know why he's doing this. I don't know why he's been trying so hard to get in talks with the Sting. I don't know why he thinks there's something that he can do against it, because there isn't. Not right now, at least. I'm trying to remain hopeful. I'm trying to think of a better future, but it's the hardest thing in the world, especially with what we already know, what we've been through all together. And I know parts of it seem too colorful. They seem too lighthearted. But I promise you that's just how we are as people. And I can't change anyone else of how they react any more than I can change myself. Because I don't think I can change. I can't change like people want. I guess it's how it is, but every time I try to act the same way towards my brother, every time I try to make him stop and what he's doing, he just won't. He's so stupid. He's so dumb in trying to take this road. But I can't change that. I can't change anything that's happening. I can't do anything different that will solve anything. And I don't know when it ends. I already said I don't know if it will ever end. I don't know what anyone's goal is here. I don't know why we're still continuing this. I don't know why they still agree to be a part of this. But a part of that is my fault. Because I've always wanted answers. I've always wanted something that will make my view of the world just more clear, that I can understand something that I don't, but I can never understand any of this. I can't understand any part of it, and I hate that. I hate that more than anything. I wish I knew more than what I can say now, but I don't. I don't know anything, and no one will tell me anything. No one will try to help me. No one is there when I need it. But every part of what I say is my fault, because every time I keep pushing myself away, I keep closing myself off from everyone that is trying to help me. But I've been hurt so many times. This has been happening for so long. I don't know. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who's going to be in my circle. I don't know what's happening. I've just been trying to grasp at straws. I've been just trying to find an answer, but I can never find it because no one will tell me anything. My brother, he's going to try and talk with this thing, to try and find a middle ground, but I know because I've been a victim to them more than anyone else. And I know there's never going to be any answer he'll give that will make this a happy ending, that will make this something where he'll let Harold go, that will all be free from him. Because he hates having a moment where he isn't in control. He hates knowing that we'll be away from him, even for a minute, even for a second when he isn't on our minds. And he's trying to find a way where he'll find the best outcome, but I know that isn't true. I know he's gonna be doing things, and I can't lose him. 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 I can't go through something where I'll be living without him. Because he's the only thing keeping me here. He's the only thing keeping me fucking sane. He's the only reason why I'm still going throughout my life, trying to be as positive, trying to be as honest as I can. But every moment I keep almost fucking breaking. I keep almost falling apart. But he keeps holding me together. And I'm about to lose that one part of myself. But to lose that one part that I want to keep sacred, that I want to keep a part of me. And if he's gone, I lose that part. I lose all of it. And I can't afford to lose anyone else. Even if for a second I didn't want to think them as important as they were, every single one of them that are still here matters so much to me. But I keep getting so much farther away. No one can understand me as much as I can understand them. We can't get any closer to each other than have we been for the past few years. No matter how much I try, I can't break down any of these walls. I can't reach them when I want to, when I need them in the moment, when I'm calling out, when I'm crying for someone else to be there, for someone else to hold me, when I need them, when I need them to embrace me, when I need them to help me, because I have no one else. I have no one else. I have no one. I have nothing else than this. I'm out there, I'm alone. When I'm at home, I'm spending all my time just trying to figure out what to do next, trying to find a way where we can have a better connection, where we can do something better, where we can just spend our time elsewhere. But all I know is that all a part of it is we're just trying to get this thing over. We're trying to find a way where all it can be revealed, but I know that we'll never find the secrets. We'll never find the truth as much as we believe it is, because we're all just the same way, and how we are just trying to find the best thing, the newest thing, the most unique thing, but we'll never find it. And yet we keep trying. We keep trying to find it, but I know we never will, and I know that will never happen, and yet we keep trying. We keep trying when these things never work. And I don't understand why we keep trying to make it work. I'm so alone. Even when I'm right next to someone, I'm so alone. I've always been alone. I've always just had to been looking at myself in the mirror, trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Trying to know how I can do better, how I can change. But I never get that answer. I could never even get one thing solved. Someone could never say one thing right to me. I could never say the thing that I want to say. I can never do the thing that helps anyone. Because I can't make a difference as much as anyone else can. And that hurts. That hurts more than anything. Because I'm trying so hard to avoid the worst part of all of this. Trying to avoid the worst result of any of it. And yet my brother, he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop for even a second. He doesn't think of what can happen if he involves himself in this. If he gets himself lost or gone or vanished or just killed. And I don't know if I can ever remove that part of him. And all of it, just, God. I'm regretting so much of this. I'm regretting every part of where we began this, because it shouldn't ever have happened in the first place. I should never have discussed this just to find a way where people can be with us, where people can go along the way as we're trying our best to figure out these things that were never meant to be answered in the first place. And in truth, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not here, not now. I have to believe there's something else. I have to believe that maybe there's something. No, that's just dumb. That's stupid. That's idiotic. That's naive. That's, oh my God. I wish I didn't get so lost in myself whenever I'm trying to figure out an option here. I wish I didn't hate myself so much. I wish I could make some sort of progress to find a reason as to why I am the way I am, but I can't figure that out. I don't know why I am the way I am. I don't know why I'm this way. I don't know why I'm doing any of this in the first place. I don't know why I keep trying to bring it all together when no one else believes in me. No one else is trying to go the same route as I am. Because no one ever sees me as how I want to be seen. Everyone sees me in some other way. But what about what I want? What about what I want to do? What about me? What about what I have been trying to keep in control all this time? But I can never get into control because I'm never in control. I'm never any other way than what they want me to be. And all of it. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. What's the point? This looks so dumb. This is so stupid. I'm sorry. I need it. I'm sorry. My brother told me whenever I get too stressed, I can turn on the sink and I can just let the water flow for a minute. That's what he told me. And it helps. But I know things will never be the same. I know that. I'm coming in at the worst possible point. And I know that. But no matter how much I know, I still believe that I don't have the full picture. And I'm never happy with what I have. Because maybe for someone like me, I'm too ungrateful. I'm too. I'm sorry. Sorry. This was a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna end this. Like, oh.